What is going on, you lot? Midi here, and yes, the RAAL LMG has been finally added into Warzone since ages. Just like the CX-9, it got put into the game quite a while back, but now it's been added back into the game. They've kind of changed the weapons a little bit. Both of them are Modern Warfare weapons, which is quite cool to see. Now, to get the challenge, you're going to need to get 5 kills in 7 different matches while using LMGs equipped with a scout combat optic. Only the MW weapons will have scout optics on them, but there's about 4 Modern Warfare LMGs that I would use that will get you this challenge done really easy. First one being probably the PKM, probably the best LMG out of every single Modern Warfare one right now. People still use this in the game. Put a monolithic, extended barrel, commando foregrip, stippled, and of course put the combat optic on it and you'll be good to go with this. Next is the Bruin. You can put a monolithic, the XRK Summit, a commando, a stippled, and a combat optic. That is the second choice you've got there. Third LMG is going to be the SA87. You can put a monolithic on this, the SA87 factory barrel, commando foregrip, stippled grip tape, and a scout combat optic on it. The last class, and probably a bit of an off-meta weird one, is the Holger. You can put an XRK ultralight, 30-round magazine, some grips, a monolithic, and a scout combat sight. This basically turns the LMG into more of an AR. You're going to have quite high mobility, reload speed, and you're going to be able to aim down sights way quicker than, you know, how slow it normally is for the LMGs. And there's going to be 2 game modes that we're going to get this done the quickest way possible. The first one being is just regular plunder. Make sure you don't put the squad fill on, because if you get random players in your game and you die, or like the whole team dies, you get teleported somewhere completely different. Now, once you go into the plunder match, you can drop straight down to storage where everyone is. You guys know the drill. Everyone comes here to get all their challenges done, and it's normally where, I don't know, the majority of the server is. So go down there, farm your kills. Once you got your 7 kills, you can go onto your start, go onto the weapon, go onto the RAAL, and then see if the progress is counting. If you got 1 out of 7, you guys know the drill. Quit out of the game, it's going to count, and go straight back into a new one. You can, of course, get the AFKs if you're feeling a little bit spicy. If you're not a fan of doing this in plunder trios, and I'm only saying this at the beginning because we've got Kingslayer trios in the game right now, and I think that this is probably going to be a far easier mode to get in. Everyone's going to be spawning inside that circle where it's pretty small, everyone's close to each other, and it's going to be a lot easier to get kills. The reason I'm mentioning it second is because the playlist update changes all the time. They're probably going to remove Kingslayer in about a week. If you're watching this right on today, good news for you. Get into this game mode right now. You lot know the rules. Land down, get a good vantage point, start racking in them kills. Hey, where the fuck is everyone? What the fuck? Look at that. Not even aiming and I'm getting them. You can also use your field upgrades here, so putting stopping rounds on is just going to make clapping people a bit easier for you. Yeah, and you can make people mad as well by shooting them out of the sky like that. Killing the most wanted dudes gives you an advance as well, so you can just get more of an idea of people are. If you die, you're going to be spawning straight back onto people. Problem with plunder is, obviously, it takes a little bit longer to get straight back into the fight. If you're struggling, just take out them guys who are the most wanted, and you get the advanced UAV, and just easier to land back in and get kills again. Once you're done, same thing again. Check, see if it's gone up. It's gone out of 2 out of 7. Back out, rinse, repeat. The tips I'm going to give you for Kingslayer is try to gatekeep people, catch people out when they're coming inside the gas, make sure you mount up if you're not really got an accurate LMG, and sometimes it can be a little bit annoying because you normally land in an open field and then you just get creamed by random people. Sometimes the maps you get a little bit lucky, you could be landing on top of airport roofs, and if you're in an open area, just try to get people on the rooftops, normally the easiest way. But once you go in and out of games constantly, sooner or later you're going to get the challenge done, you're going to see the RAAL indicator pop up, and from there you go. If I were you, I would pop a double XP token, just because Kingslayer is also going to be a really good way to level up this weapon. You're constantly going in and out of games, you've got your loadout on the start, and because they've updated the game again, you can change your loadout in game. Make a few LMG classes, and if one's really bad, you can just switch to another one. As for the RAAL itself, just testing out the gun without any attachments at all, it really does pack a punch. It reminds me of another weapon. Can't figure out the one. It's just got a kind of a little bit of a slow rate of fire, but it just feels like the bullets do a lot of damage. I can imagine there's going to be a few attachments you could probably put on this to make it do insane amount of damage. And guys, that was it for the RAAL LMG video. The challenge ain't too bad really, because we've got a nice little playlist to do most of the challenges in. But that is it for the gun. Right now, I'm going to be leveling this thing up and unlocking gold for it. So we've got Damascus for it. And I'm going to try and build the best attachments for it and just kind of see how it plays in today's meta. So if the video did help you, make sure you guys leave a like on it. And make sure you subscribe to me. I bring out regular Warzone content and kind of cover sort of the most meta guns in the game. So make sure you guys look out for my next video that I post about this weapon. And I'll see you a lot later.